Hello, large cap stock swing trading daily chart analysis using long option long swing trading strategy. So you open your watch list of stocks and you analyze their chart after the market close at the end of the day, or you can do that early in the morning before going to work and before the markets open as well. So today is February 28, 2025. We are going to analyze a few lists of stocks from our watch list using daily chart to see how they perform yesterday, Thursday, February 27, 2025, and to see if one is well set in that list, for us to think about buying. So the first one we are going to analyze is ROL. So ROL, we have two lines, two support lines or two option lines, long option lines that we like to buy at, but right now is higher up, is nowhere near our trend lines yet, and yesterday the price went up. You can use maximum daily chart or you can use 1 year daily chart. 1 year daily chart. So let's zoom a little bit. You can see we have a green bar yesterday. Green bar just means the price at the end of the day was higher than the price in the morning when the markets open. And red bar means the price at the end of the day was lower than the price in the morning when the markets open. The price dropped that day, the price went up that day. So we can go back to our maximum daily chart, and we will like to buy at those two trend lines. When we look a little bit further, we can see that it tends to make a wide mountain before it'll touch base with either one of those trend lines. So we just prefer to wait. When it comes down to a pullback to those trend lines and start going up, we can buy. So the second one we are going to analyze is ROST. And ROST, we already purchased some shares. So ROST makes a wide mountain as well and will touch base with the trend line. So we have two trend lines that we like to buy at. So if we take this wide mountain into consideration, we could say that this side of the mountain is the upside of the mountain, and at some point it could pull back to this trend line to make the downside of go into the valley, the downside of the descent side of the mountain. So we bought it somewhere up there around this trend line, but right now it seems to be going up. We don't know if it's making the descent side of the mountain or if it's going to turn around and go back up. We don't know, but clearly it could be well done with this mountain top side after reaching few higher highs, a few highs there. So we will see. So that means we could be negative in this stock for a while until it go back up, surpass where we bought it, for us to make profit in it. But yeah, and yesterday the price went down. The next one, we don't like to sell at a loss, therefore we are going to be negative in it. We bought it in 2025. RPM, we bought it in 2024. So RPM, that is 1 year daily chart. We bought it right after it reached a new high and pulled back and started going up. We bought it, but clearly it was down. So it pulled back and it's been dwelling around this area. Let's see, consolidating around this area. So we are going to go to maximum daily chart. We have two lines for it as well. It does make a wide mountain too before we'll touch base, so we don't know if it's going to come down to this or if it's going to, you know, continue going up from here. So if it's going to continue going up from here, who knows, we might buy some more, but yeah, it took a while to touch base with it, but use this as a support to go wide, not too far from the trend line. And let's see, and we have this line here that if I, in fact, let me use this one. Oh, let me change to a trend line and take the arrow there. And let's activate and extend it. I don't know if this will be a good one to extend, but it tends to use previous peak as a support to fall back on for a while before going to the trend line, the up trend line. So we don't know, there is this possibility it will come and rest on it. By just looking though, it rests on this one a little bit and move. So we just don't know if it's going to repeat the same scenario here, where you pull back, went up, pull back, went up a little bit higher, pull back, and so forth. Pretty much consolidate it around that area before reaching the trend line and go up from there. Why it did that? So we are just going to keep observing it to see what it's going to do here. But we bought it and then it pulled back on us shortly after that, and pull back to this trend line and pretty much, you know, is consolidating around this trend line here. Okay, so the next one is RSG, and that will be the last one on the list that we would like to analyze today. So RSG, we bought it. No, we have not bought it. We bought it using short option and swing strategy in 2024. That's why those arrows are there. We bought it there, we sold it there. So we bought it there, we sold it there, type of things. We bought it there, we sold it there. So now to buy it again, we like to buy at the trend line. So keeping an eye on this low and this low, we can extend this trend line. And when it reach that trend line or this one, we like to, and start going up, we like to buy. But for right now, it's going up, and yesterday the price went up. Few days prior, it reached a new high. So if you go to maximum daily chart, we have three lines that we highlighted to work with, and yeah, and I think this will be more a comfortable place for us to buy it again. But we are just going to keep observing it to see it makes a wide mountain before it'll touch base. It's like 2 years time frame, and it's pretty much 2 years time frame here, so it'll be better to wait to buy at this line, which is not too far from this one, rather than trying to buy at this line here. So we sold it last time we bought it there. It reached a new high here and we sold it, but clearly it continued to make higher highs there. And but again, it's not about maximizing your profits, it's about locking in some profits so that you don't risk of losing it all. If we zoom closer to sell it, let's say you bought it there and it reached a new high. To sell it, you can ask yourself, should you keep it, to see how it's going to behave. And one way you can make that decision will be to look at the previous highs, how it behaved after reaching those previous highs. When we look at this one, after reaching the a high here, it pulled back. So having that in mind, you can decide after it reached a new high here, it pulled back. So having that in mind, and based on where we bought it, not knowing if it's the tip of the mountain, we just felt more comfortable selling it to lock in some profits, just in case it pulled back and is ready to go way down, so that we don't get stuck in it higher up. But by making that decision, we lock in some profits and it continued to go up, making pretty much a higher highs. Even though it's pulling back a little bit, it's making higher highs. It's not down yet, but we are glad to lock in some profit. You saw some of our stocks, ROST for instance, or RPM, that we got stuck in after we bought it. So yeah, taking those things into consideration, you can make decision if you want to stay in the trade or get out to lock in some profits. But again, the stock start going up from here, which is like 2 years prior, and has not touched base with that trend line just yet. It reached this one and continue higher up. In 2024, we traded on this line back and forth, and we felt like it may not be quite down reaching the top, but again, it has been on that climbing top journey for 2 years now. The S axis is the date. We have a year, 2023, 2024, 2025, so 2 years time frame, and we don't know when it's going to start going down. So we just prefer when we bought it at that trend line and it start going up and reach a new high, we felt comfortable locking it in and get out. By buying it at that trend line, it was closer to the next high. Therefore, it didn't take long for that to reach it. We bought it in January and sold it pretty much in January as well, so few weeks apart. But yes, that's how you make decision for your entry point and for your exit point. But yeah, this is RSG is now near any of the trend line we like to buy at next. So out of the list we watched today, none of it is really set for us to buy. Thank you so much for watching. If you are wondering what long optional swing trading strategy is about, well, you pick your stocks, preferably upward stocks if you're a beginner, upward large cap stocks, and you trace your support line or your up trend line or your long up trend lines, that means they are longer than 1 year time frame, you can start with maximum monthly chart to trace some, and go to maximum daily chart to adjust those lines and trace more. And you pick the ones that you are comfortable buying at when the price pull back to those two lines and start going up, and you can color code it so that is different than the other lines you might trace temporarily on the chart. And you daily analyze the stocks to see how they perform during the day when the market was closed, how they perform. You do your daily analysis at the end of the day or early in the morning before the markets open again, and compare where the price is to the trend line you like to buy at, using maximum daily chart or 1 year daily chart. And when the price is around the trend line that you are aiming for, you are targeting as your entry point, you pay attention to it to see when they stop making lower lows and start making higher lows. When they start making higher lows, the red bar are higher than the previous red bar, and so forth, limited by green bars between them. When you start having higher lows, when you have few of those, 1 or 2 higher lows, you can buy at the first or second green bar that follow a pullback around the trend line you are aiming for. So this low is higher than this low, which is higher than this low. So when you're having a higher lows, you know that it's going down. When it's going down, it'll be making lower lows, and so forth. When you start seeing higher lows, you know that it could be going down. Then you can buy at one of the green bar that follow a pullback. It's just a confirmation that it's going down. You don't want to get in too early. It will continue going down for a while before going up. That would mean you got in too early. Just to minimize that. And that's why we like to wait. Once it reaches a trend line we target, we like to wait for a few higher lows before we get in. And then when you get in, then you start thinking about your exit point. For large cap, upward large cap, they reach new high frequently. Therefore, the next new high is an exit point target for us. That's why when this one reached the new high here, we got out. And I don't know if it reached a new high or it was close to the previous one, and we don't know if it's going to continue going up or if it's going to pull back. I'm not sure, but it seems like we got out right before the new high, 2 days prior to the new high. But the next high is an option to get out. So if you buy at a low uptrend line, you will accumulate a profit before it reaches a new high. But if you buy at a trend line that is close to the next new high, or that is close to the previous new high, once it surpasses that previous new high, it will reach a new high. Therefore, you might get out if you feel like previously after it reached a new high, it pulled back. You might decide to get out. Or if you think there is a journey ahead compared to, again, what part of the mountain you got in, you might decide to stay in it longer with the assumption that it's going to make multiple highs along the way. Does that make sense? So if you get in somewhere here, you know that it has a long way to go. Just by looking at the previous one, it goes for a while. So but if you get in where we got in, we just don't know if it was done, because it has been on that ascent for 2 years. So you'll be a little bit more careful and will want to lock in some profit and get out, just in case it does not continue but decided to pull back. So you have to make a decision by comparing what is going on to a similar period of time in the past on the chart to see if there is a pattern there that you can rely on to help you in your decision. Thank you. We thank you very much for watching our videos. We thank you very much for your time. We thank you very much for all your comments. And we thank you very much, you all that subscribe to our channel. I'm Afiavi Liberman, creator of Liberman Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel, and in asoap.com, our blog. On our channel and on our blog, we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on an employer to provide for your family. And swing trading is one way to make money. Just start small, one share at a time, or 100 per trade, or 300 per trade, and just aim for the next high if you are trading upward large cap, or 5% to 10% of return depending on where you enter, and lock in some profit and repeat the process so that you can practice the strategy you are using and fine-tune it to meet your personality type, your risk tolerance, and to get it ready to help you reach your financial independence or your financial goal. If you are looking for ways to create your own stock watch list that you can analyze and trade from, will you please check the playlist in the video related to how to create watch lists, and we have some other playlists as well for swing trading related videos. Thank you.